Hi there! It is the start of a new weekly reseller vlog. I'm Karen Leabo with VintageDazzle.etsy.com, and I'm here to show you all the stuff that I'm listing on Etsy and selling on Etsy and other stuff that's going on in my life, and I hope you'll join me. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Just hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified when I have new content up. And comment if you care to. I love to read your comments. And share with your friends so I can grow my channel. It hasn't grown much in the last 2 years, really. It's kind of sad, but anyway, so to start off this vlog, I want to show you some things I've listed today, and then I will show you some things that I have sold today that I'm packaging to ship tomorrow. And starting off with the jewelry, I listed these two pair of earrings. They're Mexican silver inlaid with turquoise. They're post earrings, and these are signed. I was not able to identify the maker, however. They have an eagle mark of a 2. And the second pair, I think these are probably Native American, but I'm not 100% sure. But they have some lapis lazuli, and they're very beautifully made. They're unmarked, but tested. And I listed those two pair together for $29. And secondly, we have this lovely, thought things were a little overexposed looking. This is a Black Hills gold ring. It is sterling silver with 2 little embellishments of gold. It's probably either 10 or 12 karat gold, which normally the Black Hills gold is. It's not marked anywhere other than to say sterling, but it doesn't say anything about the gold, but that is what this is. It is Black Hills gold. It's rose gold and yellow gold, little flowers, and the stone is a black onyx. I think this is probably an older ring. I think it's probably around 1920s. It's hard to know with the only mark on it being sterling, but it does seem to have some wear appropriate to an older ring. But I think it's beautiful. I listed it for $72. And then put these aside for a minute. I listed 2 textiles. This is a Weeple shirt from Guatemala. It's hand woven. You can see the beautiful hand weaving on a narrow loom and then embroidered in this zigzag pattern. I will show you a picture so you can see what it looks like. This one does have quite a few loose threads, but I didn't see any actual, like bald patches or really bad damage. I think with a little haircut it could be cosmetically improved a bit. That one I listed for $78. And then this second garment is a dress, and it is fantastical. It is embroidered front and back, top to bottom, side to side, in these bright colors with this interesting little pattern. The hand-woven fabric is black and red and white stripes, and it's embellished with all different colors of satin ribbon. It's really, really beautiful. And I listed that for $170. It's also in very, very good condition. And here are the items that I sold today. 4 shipments going out tomorrow. We have this cute little cast iron and glass retro Victorian bud vase with the little test tube shaped vases, 6 in all, in this little stand that's made out of painted cast iron. Has some age on it, but it's not. I don't think it's really old, because I've seen a couple of others just like it, which means it's probably not that old. But I thought it was really cute. That sold for $39. Then we have this pretty wooden box with the inlaid brass flowers, probably from India, and that box sold for $29. We have a bag of miscellaneous shirt studs, some mother of pearl, and some other different ones. There's a couple of singles in there. Just a grouping. And those sold for $26. And then lastly, we have this very large Art Deco style brass brooch with a green mottled glass stone. And that sold for $24. There, it is Tuesday morning, and I have somebody who's in a big hurry for something. She's done Priority Mail Express, so I wanted to go ahead and get it packaged and do my post office run a little earlier than normal today so that she has a chance of getting it on time. And so I'll just show you that, and then another order came in, so I'm going to go ahead and package that also. So I'm going to show you those right now. The second order that came in was this double beaded necklace made in Japan with resin beads. It's really kind of unusual in the shape of the beads and everything, and they're iridescent and yummy. So pretty. And this sold to one of my YouTube people, one of my regular commenters, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. You know who you are. And then this is the one that's in a hurry. This is a Mexican shawl / rebozo, hand-woven blue and black stripes with a black fringe, and of course I will slip in a picture so you can see what it looks like. That I sold for $34, and she paid like $40 in shipping, and then the beaded necklace was $18. So, okay. This is what happens when you are homeless and you're a hoarder. This is, I think, one of the saddest things I've ever seen. So here it is Tuesday evening, and I just have this one sale to show you. This is a spun sterling silver canotile brooch. Look at all the layers. Isn't that cool? Very fine little petaled flower. Nice older one. And it's sold for $29. So my two sisters-in-law are visiting. They're going to be leaving today, but we had a lovely breakfast of homemade steel-cut oatmeal, which Amelia kindly made for us, and then some fresh nectarines, strawberries from my garden, blueberries, coffee. There's Amelia. Hi, Amelia. And there's Marion. And there's Rob. Hi there. It is Wednesday night, and my sisters-in-law have departed. They've gone down south to visit my mother-in-law, their mother, Sally, whom some of you know. And so the house is quiet again. Got everything straightened up, the sheets washed, the beds put away, the leftovers. Oh my gosh, we have so many leftovers. That's the way it goes. We're working our way through leftovers, and now I'm going to show you. I listed 3 things today and almost got a 4th. I'm going to go ahead and show you the 4th. So here we go. So here are the items. Get my cheat sheet. Okay. First off is this darling little kind of Art Deco style mini ewer pitcher thing. It's not marked. It really looks like California pottery to me. Might not be, but I think it is. It's so pretty. Let's see, listed that for $32. And then I listed this hand-carved of a folk art India goddess statue. I'm assuming that this is pretty old. It's got traces of red and blue paint on it. Great patina on it. I just think she's lovely. I love her face. Her face is just so sweet. Let's see. I listed for $125. And then I listed this lot of mother of pearl / shell / pearl
jewelry. It's 3 pairs of wire earrings and 1 pair of clip-ons. These, it's a little hard to see them because they're so tiny, but I think that these are pretty old. And these are real little pearls set in brass, I think. I don't know, they're not marked, but they look old to me. Anyway, I listed that whole lot, 4 pair of earrings for $22. And then the last item is this, which one of my alert viewers informed me was silpada. I had no idea. Silpada, unfortunately, I don't think it's vintage, so I have to put it on eBay. But they're very collectible, and sometimes the retired designs can go for good money. She even knew what the design, the style number was, so I was able to do a search and find what they've sold for in the past, and it seems to be going for between $45 and $60, with the higher end being the ones that have like the original box or new without tags, that kind of thing. This one is used. It's very gently used, though. It just has a little tarnish on it. That's the only sign of wear on it at all, and that's easily fixed. I shined it a little bit. You could shine it more if you wanted to. It's really lovely. It's turquoise, coral, and I heard these described as river stone, so you got me. But it's a very pretty little necklace, and I think I'm probably going to list that for I'm probably going to go on the low end, probably $45, plus shipping on eBay. And here are the items that I sold today that I'm getting ready to package up. We have this fun Art Deco brass cuff bracelet. It has a very unique look to it. And that's sold for $34. And this rhinestone link bracelet with the little horseshoe-shaped links. That one sold for $32. And then this is a lot of 5 pair of dangly beaded earrings. Some of them are Native American, I'm pretty sure. Of course, none of them are marked. I'll put in a picture so you can get a better idea. Some of them are just outrageously long and fun. Those earrings sold for $32. And then lastly we have this batik dyed belt, thick cotton, big wide belt with a wooden buckle. And again, I'm going to put in a picture so you can see it better. And the belt sold for $21.
Hi there, it's Thursday night, and I have just 3 items to show you that I listed today. Working on a 4th, possibly off Etsy behind the scenes deal. So I'll let you know if that happens. And I just have one little lonely sale, so I'll show you that too.
So first off, we have this black pottery vase from Oaxaca, Mexico. This is also called barro negro. Oaxaca is the only place in the world that they have this kind of black clay, and they've been making this pottery with this particular technique since the 50s, I think. This one is signed Lama, L-A-M-A. It's a known potter, but I could not find out very much about him or her, possibly her. And it does have a little chip on the bottom edge. So I priced that one at $29. And then we have another weeple. I think the colors on this one are so pretty. This one I think is probably Mexico rather than Guatemala, mostly because it's the floral print, and I don't know, just looking, the two are very close, and I was kind of relieved to hear Amelia say that she couldn't tell the difference sometimes. So, but anyway, it's finished really nicely on the edges. It's got a lot of needlework on it. The one drawback on this one is the fabric that it's on is not hand woven. I think that this is a synthetic, which is disappointing given how beautiful the shirt is. But I priced it quite a bit lower than I normally would as a result. I priced it at $49. And the fabric has a couple of little tiny stains on it too. They're really small, really faint, but they're there, and that affects the price. And then lastly, we have this adorable, tiny, tiny Zuni inlaid stone and sterling silver cross. Doesn't look like it's going to focus very well for you. There we go. Such tiny, tiny inlay work. That's turquoise and malachite and coral and onyx and that purple stone, I always forget what that's called, and I don't know what the yellow stone is. But anyway, it's a very intricately worked little cross. Even though it's tiny, it's so, so pretty. And it's got the beads that kind of echo the colors in the pendant. And then the rest of the chain is like a liquid silver bead chain. So pretty. That listed for $32.
Oh, yet another car accident. This one's a really bad one. Cars all over the place. When I called 911, they said, "Are you calling about the accident at blah, blah, blah?" I said, "Yes." Apparently, 50 million people were trying to call in. It's a bad one. There's a car upside down. There's at least 4 or 5 cars involved. Apparently, somebody was driving like a maniac. Caused it. But anyway, they got here really fast. The police and the ambulance got here really fast. So that's something.
And this is the one item that sold today. It is a green onyx and sterling silver ring from Mexico. It is signed by Santoyo, Diaz Santoyo, which is a new one on me. It's a new, I don't know that maker. And it is also signed CJB, so it is an extensively marked ring, but confusingly marked also. I think it's probably about a 1940s ring. It's so pretty. And that sold for $32.
Hi there, it is Sunday night, and I've got some listings to show you for a couple of days that I haven't been filming. I went for like, I don't know, almost 2 days with no sales, and then I've had a whole bunch of sales today, so kind of weird. But anyway, let me show you what I've listed.
And this is a piece of art glass signed by Martha Henry. There's an American artist, I believe still working today, if I'm not mistaken. She is known for doing this type of glass that involves sheets of 24-karat gold leaf applied to hot glass. Makes this iridescent kind of bubbly, funky surface, and this hollow egg glass piece. Listed that for $45. And this is an unusual piece. I don't have really any clue where it came from, but it's a rattle, handheld rattle, ceramic, obviously, artisan made, very interesting. It's like they rolled out different colors of clay into little tubes and fit them together and flatten them. I have no idea how they did this, but it sure is neat. Listed that for $38. Is that right? Yes. And then this is a little table mat, or it could be a pillow sham or a wall hanging or whatever you want it to be. It's a yo-yo quilt. These yo-yos look like they're made from fabric dating from about the 1930s, I would say. Although the backing fabric probably a little more recent, could be 40s or 50s. It's got the 3 little kittens. Let's see. Listed that also for $38. Guess I had $38 on the brain. What am I forgetting? Oh, and this absolutely gorgeous silk scarf. This is an Adrian Vittadini scarf with a leaf pattern on it. I love the colors. It's kind of a pinky beige, almost a peachy color. and the black and the cream. And listed that for $25. And then we have some jewelry. So this is the poison ring. It's Mexican silver. It is signed. The mark was really hard to read, and I just couldn't identify the maker, but it is an Eagle Mark 5 also. And this is the one, if you saw the haul video, it used to have two sides like this one, but one side broke off. It was an adjustable ring. So I filed down the edges and made them smooth, and it was already fashioned like this. It works perfectly well. And it's like a size 6 3/4, so it's not real small. There's the marks you can see. And that is an amethyst. Pretty. It works fine. Let's see, that poison ring I listed for $45. And then this is a yellow piece. It involves that oxidation on the sterling silver. And I think this is probably Turkish. That is my best guess. I feel fairly confident about it. I think it's pretty old. I just love how it's engraved. Little pendant necklace. That I listed for $49. This is a watch case. It is a double hunter because both sides are hinged and open. And it unfortunately has some fake hallmarks in it. It has real hallmarks, and then it has fake British hallmarks in addition. So it actually is Swedish 800 silver, and probably from the 1800s. But then it has a British lion and a fake date letter and I think a fake maker mark. But anyway, still cool. It's 800 silver. Engraved with this, it's probably a machine engraved. Very fine. And you know, it's seen better days. And I paid too much for it. But that I listed for $48. And then lastly we have a turquoise ring, Navajo made. Very simple one. And that listed for $38. Again, like I say, $38 on the brain. And now I'm going to show you some things that I sold, mostly today. So here are some items that I am wrapping up to ship tomorrow. These 3 items here in the front all are going to the same person. There's a gold-colored, gold-tone leaf pendant necklace. It's like a real leaf that's been dipped in gold-tone metal. Really cool piece. Very shiny. Let's see, the leaf sold for $14. That's something I've had a very long time in my shop. I'm kind of surprised it took so long to sell. And this is a sterling silver and marcasite, an abstract swirly necklace. And that sold for $19. And then this was a lot of sterling silver earrings listed fairly recently. There was some Siam silver ones, and then these are moon and star themed. And then these are some little tiny Mexican silver tortoise and hare. I thought those were adorable. And these sold for the bargain price of $32. I've been doing a lot of earring lots so that you know, I'm not spending a whole lot of time individually listing pairs of earrings that don't sell for a lot, but you put them all together, they sell for a reasonable price, but also, you know, the person who buys them is getting a better deal than if I listed them separately too. So it seems to be working out. I've been selling quite a few earring lots, and so I will probably keep doing that. Then we have this pair of lovely sterling silver and turquoise earrings. These are probably Native American. They're stamped. Kind of have a little bit of a different look to them with those square stones. Those sold for $36. And then we have the Victorian shell sculpture. Shell collage, coral. I don't know if it's truly Victorian, but it certainly could be. It's got a great deep well oval frame. And that sold for $95. Let's see. What else do I have? What am I missing? I'm missing. Okay. Oh, I have two clothing items, which they're already wrapped up, so I will slide in pictures. But one is that very fancy Weeple dress from Guatemala with the ribbons and the tons of embroidery and very fancy. And that sold for $170. And then I also sold the fur stole that belonged to my husband's grandmother from the 1940s or 1950s, I think we determined. And that sold for $85. And and the last thing was an eBay sale. It was, well, I'll show you what it looks like. It's a big box full of door hardware. These are, the inner workings of door latches for like these old Victorian doors. Got a whole heap of them here. My friend Carolyn gave me these when she was moving and kind of cleaning things out. She gave me a whole bunch of strange and wonderful junk that I've been selling off little by little. So those sold for $49.99, free shipping. The shipping's going to be, well, I think I can get it in a flat rate box, so it won't be too bad. Alright, so that ends another weekly vlog. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you liked it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I do these vlogs, and I do vintage hauls from the flea market and other places, and leave a comment if you care to, and share with your friends, and I think that's everything. I hope everybody's doing well. We'll see you again soon. Bye.